Hello, Siddhi. Hello, Ankita. Hello, Raja. Hello, Chiming. It's been a while, love. How are you? Hello, Dua Khan. Um, hello, Kritika. Welcome and all of you. Yeah, let's get started with the readings today. How's everyone doing? I won't be streaming for long today, 1 hour-ish. Okay, because I'm a little sleepy and I didn't want to miss out on the stream. So yeah, here I am. Okay, let's start with Ankita. Siddhi, I'm good luck. Thank you for asking. How are you? Okay, Ankita. Will you pass on that exam? Yes, but again, practice, remember, and be confident. Okay. And before you start, Ganeshi Bhagwan ka naam lena hai, feel the gratitude. Okay. Dara, you're feeling feelings and thoughts of why towards it. Um, okay. There's a little judgment here, this person is sort of figuring out the sort of person you are and what you like and things like that. Sometimes this person feels like, you take things you have in your life um, for granted, okay? And you would rather fight everyone about it rather than admit you're at fault here, and you'd be alone. I know it's a little rough love, but yeah, that's the truth. Of course, Ankita, thank you. Chinmay, I hope I've said your name right, firstly. Will Michael text you soon? Let's see. Yes, definitely. Be patient if he will. Kritika, couple starting feelings, please no contact. Yes. Okay, you're a really good friend. Okay. Right now you're in the friend zone. This person thinks you're like a really nice friend he has, but kahin na kahin, he feels this attraction towards someone else as well. So, there's like you, and then there's another person as well. So be careful of this person. He may not be very honest with you. Okay. So, like, there's you, but there's also someone else he has in the back of his mind. So, yeah, be careful. Don't just listen to his talks, listen to his actions as well. Okay. Siddhi, Abhijit's intentions to fall the okay, let's see. Yes, love. He's being honest with you. Sometimes he may mess it up, but that is because he doesn't know how to, you know, he doesn't know how to express that love and all of that. But yes, in general, yes, he does. He is honest with his feelings and he does speak for you. Okay, Dua. Dua Khan, Naveem's current feelings for you ignore क्यों कर रहा है? क्योंकि he's got an ego boost, ठीक है? कहीं ना कहीं उसको ऐसा लग रहा है कि आप नहीं तो कोई और भी उनको बता लेगा, sort of a thing. He feels very what would be the right word? He feels feels like कि आप अगर attention नहीं दोगे तो कोई और दे देगा, sort of a thing, है ना? इसको थोड़ा ईगो आ गया है इसके अंदर, ऐसा लग रहा है कि हाँ, आप नहीं भी आओगे तो क्या फर्क पड़ता है. So like maybe he has a lot of female followers on his Instagram या something like that, जिससे इसको ईगो बूस्ट मिल रहा है कि कई सारी लड़कियां हैं मेरे पीछे. ठीक है. The Aquarius girl, Cascade, Gemini, wants to grow things, but you wants to make it. Let's see. Um, is it buffering? Everything seems fine on my end, love. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I dropped my mic, and that could be why I sounded distant. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Did someone like miss their reading? Did they not hear the reading? Let me know. Anyways, Aquarius girl, let's see. Yeah, yes, definitely. This person does want to work hard towards this relationship, but they also want to balance their personal life. Okay, like they do value this relationship, but at the same time, they have this thought process that they also want to be their own person, right? Not just be your lover or your friend, So like that life and love life balance. No. Yeah, I get that. The other person is just, his general life, his work and things like that. There's no like third party thing going on here. Thank you as well. Okay, did all of you get your readings? Let me know. Because I did briefly drop my mic, so I'm not sure who's heard their reading and who hasn't. Okay, let's see, Shima. How will your tomorrow's exam go? Firstly, all the best, okay? And you should be sleeping. It will go well. Just be confident. Okay? Uh, Kritika, Kritika, मैं यूजुअली नहीं करती हूँ, लेकिन जो लोग इंस्टाग्राम फॉलो करते हैं उनका सेकंड क्वेश्चन यस और नो आंसर करती हूँ। लाइक एक नॉर्मल क्वेश्चन होता है, और जो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन होता है जो फ्री वाला होता है, एक वो होता है, और जो इंस्टाग्राम फॉलोअर्स हैं उनके लिए यस एंड नो भी होता है। सेम अकाउंट, सेम यूजर नेम है कृतिका। लाइक मेरे चैनल का जो नाम है वही नाम हर जगह है। हेलो केटी, हाउ आर यू? श्योर। श्योर केटी, आस्क अवे। आस्क अवे। श्योर कृतिका। लेट्स सी, लेट्स सी। हेलो अन्नपूर्णा। Annapurna, your husband is waiting for the right time. I think uh, he's waiting for his mother to die before he can welcome you into the family again. Um, yeah, he is waiting for you, you know. Waits, he like thinks about when he can call you, when he can welcome you back. Maybe his family puts pressure on him to not let you come back home, and that's what causes, you know, this friction between the two of you, you know, this moment where you can not communicate, when you cannot be with each other and things like that. Yeah, that's why, you know, like his mother is not letting you come inside, right? She's not letting you come home, and he knows he cannot say no to his mother. So, you know, he just waits, like when she naturally goes, he'll like reach out again and stuff like that. Or like if his mother changes her mind, he's waiting for that, you know, that either she goes or नहीं हो रहा है कृतिका. Like either she goes or she changes her mind about you, so he can like welcome you back. Well, yes, especially on her, you know, deathbed. Like when, you know, she's really sick and she feels that lack of a daughter-in-law. That's when she'll reach out. Kritika, yes. It's just work. It's not anyone else. I didn't get that information, Annapurna. Yes, Kritika. just like thoda der pehle, like 2 seconds or something. Katie, are you still here? Also, Katie, for the question you asked on WhatsApp, can you do something to fix your relationship with Jordan? No. In that relationship, you've done everything you can. This is something he'll have to fix on his own. Excuse me. So it's like, so it's like you're sitting on a boat together and he's rowing it, right? There's not much you can do. You just have to sit there and like wait. Um, okay, let's see. You get a good job, that's good for you. Mm, You will. You just have to like keep searching. And also, these jobs that offer you see, Kritika, one thing I've learned from my experiences, when we say third person, it can also be friend, right? Like a friend who's, like, nahi bhai, you can get so much better, you can do so much better, or family members. Third party can be anyone. ठीक है? It doesn't necessarily mean a romantic interest always. But it's good that you've clarified. Anyways, Katie, you'll have to put in the work. Okay, there's no ideal job right now for you. These jobs will require like a little hard work from your end, and also, you can like negotiate, like try negotiating, see if they increase the pay, especially with the ones that have too much work. Because right now it feels like you'll have to take up a job that has too much work, and then you like a year or two down the lane you will get like promoted, so your workload sort of reduces and the pay increases as well. Look at companies that align your goal for the long term. You're being asked to focus on that. I get that, love, but these days, like, there's no ideal dream job that, less work and a lot of pay, right? Um, it's something you build eventually in the corporate world. So find a job that um, aligns with your long-term goal. Um, the CPS job. Uh, you could have, but walking away was fine as well. It's not like it was a disaster that you've, walked away or something. But again, see what companies align with your long-term goal. Um, don't feel like that, Katie. Like, go into this work with an open mind. Um, he's just being bitter and, himself. Uh, let's see, rainy day. How long do you have to work for financial success? Not too long, but 1 year. But you have to work on your personal life, your like mind, body, and soul. When all three of them are in alignment, will you find financial success and freedom? See, that's the thing, Katie. It's not like he has something against raising someone else's child. It's more of a he's seeing them as the children you had with your ex rather than seeing them as individuals in their own. Right? And that will change, once he's starting to heal himself and working through whatever trauma, whatever nonsense he has in his head. Rainy days, some things take time. Exactly. Like he doesn't see them as whole individuals. Like they're tiny humans on their own, but that's something he'll have to work through. Sure, he will. He will. But again, there's this thing coming up for him where um, it's not going to be like a pleasant experience for him. He'll get like a reality check very soon, a little bit of an emotional roller coaster, and you and your kids are going to support him through it, and that's when he like actually starts seeing the both of you. I know, love, I understand. They are. I agree. Like, that's the thing. Like, he is living through his kids, all the things he didn't have it as a child. He like gives it to them so that, he gets to relive his childhood. So it's more of what they are rather than what he can provide for them and how he can raise them. Once he gets this reality check, he'll definitely, stop. Like, not like, I wouldn't say he'll neglect them, but more like just, treating them in a way that would help them in the long run, you know, like withholding certain things. Not everything is for them, sort of a thing. Mm-hmm. Um, I'm not getting like exact details of what will happen, but it seems like, when you rush too quickly and there's like a bumper in the middle, right? And if you don't slow down, you sort of, it gives you a little jerk, right? That's what it feels like. Like he's going too fast, he's being very, negligent towards you, towards his responsibility, towards life in general. And that gives him like a wake up call. Like, he's driving in a half asleep state. Yeah, that seems fair. Mm-hmm. Possible. Because again, it's something you'll have to like see because you're going to support him in that moment. It doesn't feel like you'll abandon him. So it could be someone he really cherishes, sort of maybe dying or getting like really ill. Mm, sure. Katie, um, there's this feeling that you're too emotional sometimes, um, that you just need to be more mature. You're too emotionally in tune and something like that along those lines. Sure, Kushwant. And like you just need to regulate yourself, get used to regulating yourself. And you're like trapped in this relationship. They think that that's what they think. It's not that it's true, it's just their perspective of you, right? They also think that you're, trapped in this relationship, that, you know, this person is playing with you and you're just, letting him. You know how children play around thinking there are no consequences and things like that, that you didn't discipline your person. I'm sorry I laughed. I didn't mean to. It felt like, how these old school people often talk about how toddlers need to be disciplined to behave. They think that, this guy needs to be disciplined by you for him to behave. Like, you're giving him a free pass for no reason. Um, and just that, you let. No, like he's sort of like the grown-up toddler in that environment, you know. They know he's like immature and they don't take him seriously. That's the thing. Also, that you let people walk all over you. That's another thing they feel about you. Nah, they don't take him seriously. Like you know how to like soothe a toddler, you just say things to them. Like, oh yeah, you were, not wrong and feel like that. And like all the things like that. Just they just entertain him. Like, oh yeah, right, you're right. She's the one who's wrong and things like that. They humor him. Hmm. I know it is. He loved reconnecting with you. ठीक है? He thinks that for him, he thinks that you're worth the wait, and now he can finally rest in peace. Like not die, but not worry about you because you're doing fine and you're doing great. He's just happy and content. And as for will you meet again soon? Yes, very soon. Um, Um, Not exactly. She's not going to, sit here and, she's not on your side. I'll be honest with you. Like, it's sure, these people don't do much, but But that's the point. Like, they don't do much. They aren't surely here to support you. They're not going to, see abuse and step in. They're more like passive members, they don't think about it. They're like, you're an adult, if there's trouble in paradise, you can like fix it, you can work things out and things like that. I mean, she doesn't think her son's perfect. She thinks that, her child is still a child, he's still learning and he's been through so much, God knows what. And like, she's in that mindset that, he's a victim as well. You should do better. You should be the one understanding. And if there's a problem, you should fix it. It sort of feels like victim blaming, I'll be honest. Um, Kushwant, are you here? Do you want a reading? I don't see your question. Um, okay, let's see, Melissa. Uh, yes, but it's a difficult journey for the both of you. And yeah, it's going to start with some sort of chaos, and you'll have to, be patient about it. But yeah, I know that. And like that sucks, Katie. When you see abuse, you should like step in and help the other person. But that's just who they are. Mm. I can see that. But like, be patient, it'll get better. I get you. Men do be like that. Men, what can we do about them? Yeah, like it's a common feeling, a lot of people have, and I've noticed that personally as well. We see our partners being, stupid, and we would rather admit that, we are the problem here rather than seeing that, they've picked man-child as as partners. But, not really, just be patient. Like that's, his job, he needs to figure out all the nonsense he does and, all the nonsense he has to fix. 10 years? Like 10 years since you've been like in a relationship, or this relationship's taken 10 years? Yes. This is like your first relationship in 10 years? Let's see, me, 1111. Does K think of you still? Yes. I'm also hearing a song for you. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been tripping me out. Yeah, go listen to that song. I have no idea what it's called. I see Melissa, but um, sometimes it's like, you've met your part of the deal. Like, you know, um, it's like, how do I explain this? You've ordered at a restaurant, okay? And let's assume that you've come to my restaurant and you've ordered pasta, okay? I've made you that pasta, I've sent it to your table. Now it's your job to, pay me, right? So, like, I have done everything that was there to be done. It's now your part of the deal that needs to be fulfilled. And so, you've done your part. Now he needs to figure things out. Thank you as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for trusting me with your time, space, and energies. I hope your readings resonated, and I hope I'm given the honor to read for you again. And as I had mentioned in the starting of the stream, I'll not be streaming for too long today because, I'm sleepy and exhausted. But for that 1 hour that you've spent with me, I appreciate all of you so much. And I'll be back on Thursday again. Um, Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate your love. Yes, and yeah, I'll see you all on Thursday. And in case you did not know, I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So I'll see you all then. Until then, take care of yourselves. I love all of you, and bye bye.